My name's Chris, and I am a biological parent of 2 teenage sons. I'm a spouse, I'm a white ally, and I'm a transgender man. For me, being a transgender man and transitioning actually fairly late in life has been liberation, actually. I've known that I've been a transgender man my whole life, and there wasn't very much information out about trans as I was growing up, and the stuff that I had read was, in my worldview, kind of tragic. The most important people in my life are my spouse and my children, and trans people didn't have that. And I was willing to stay in the closet for 45 years in order to have my children and my family and my spouse, rather than risk that. And so it was better for me to keep my identity a secret and get that than to risk not having that. And so I realized that I wanted the safety of a family in order to make that transition happen. Some of the difficulties in coming out of my family is, you know, for me, it's hard for me to remember that the difficulties that my family is having with my transition is about transphobia and not about me. And that's really hard, to maintain that boundary in myself so that I don't crump myself as I watch my family struggle with their experience, and to say, you know, that I have these stories that go on in my head. Well, if I hadn't transitioned, this wouldn't be happening to them. And if I wasn't, you know, out about being trans, this wouldn't be happening to them. And that it's so easy to flip the script to make it be that I'm the problem, and that if only I hadn't done what I'd done, everything would be fine. And that fortunately I have their support, and I'm fairly strong in my sense of myself. And I do anti-oppression work that helps me create that boundary where I can say, yeah, it's really terrible what's happening to me and my family, and it really sucks that transphobia is out there as to why this is happening to my family. And that's a tall order on any given day, to separate the pain that I experience from watching what pain they have and putting that out in the world as opposed to internalizing it to myself. The most rewarding part of coming out is I get to be me. I mean, it's been amazing. I have the body I want. I have the voice I want. I have the facial features I want. I have the world interacting me in the way that I want to be seen. So that's for me personally. I feel like the positive impact on my family is, it's a very powerful message that you can be whoever you want to be. And still be supported in the family. And so I feel like that's been a combined family liberation, that whatever you want to be, it's okay. I mean, if a family can survive a transition, there's not a whole lot that's a lot harder to go through as a family. And so I feel like each person has gotten tremendous permission to be who they want to be as a result of my transition.